Every generation in America has witnessed political revolutions, from Jefferson's victory in 1800, called the Revolution of 1800, to Lincoln redefining the Union in the Civil War, from FDR's New Deal reshaping the economy to Reagan's conservative wave in the 1980s. But in the 21st century, one name dominates the political stage: Donald Trump. For millions of Americans, he is a hero who stood against the elite. For millions of others, he represents a dangerous force threatening democracy itself. But beyond opinion, one fact is clear. Trump did not simply run for president, he sparked a new right-wing revolution in American politics. In today's video, we'll dive deep into how Trump built the new right, how it compares to past political upheavals, what its core values are, and why historians may one day call this era a turning point in U.S. history. Chapter 1. Defining the New Right. To understand Trump's revolution, we first need to define the new right. The phrase itself isn't brand new. Back in the 1970s and 1980s, the new right referred to conservatives who rose against liberal dominance, people who fought against big government, abortion rights, and cultural liberalism. But today's new right, Trump's new right, is something very different. It blends populism, the idea that government should serve the common people, not elites; nationalism, prioritizing U.S. borders, jobs, and sovereignty; anti-establishment politics, challenging both Democrats and mainstream Republicans. It is not purely ideological, it's emotional, driven by identity and loyalty, often more cultural than economic. Unlike Reagan's conservatism, which was about cutting taxes and fighting the Cold War, Trump's conservatism is about protecting America from globalization, immigration, and perceived decline. Chapter 2. The Rise of Trump. In 2016, the world watched in disbelief. A billionaire businessman and reality TV star with no prior political office defeated career politicians and won the presidency. His campaign slogan, "Make America Great Again," wasn't just catchy, it spoke to millions who felt forgotten. Factory workers in the Rust Belt, farmers in the Midwest, and middle-class families across the nation who believed Washington had ignored them. For many, Trump became a voice of rebellion. He was raw, unfiltered, and direct, qualities his opponents called dangerous, but his supporters called refreshing. Chapter 3. The Core Ideals of the New Right. Now, let's break down the pillars of Trump's new right. America First nationalism. Unlike previous leaders who emphasized global alliances, Trump insisted America must always come first, whether in trade, defense, or foreign policy. Immigration control. The wall wasn't just about security, it was symbolic, representing the defense of national identity. Economic protectionism. Unlike free market Republicans, Trump embraced tariffs and trade wars to bring jobs back to America. Populism over elitism. Trump's constant message: I represent you, not the elites. Media war. By declaring war on the mainstream press, labeling them fake news, Trump turned distrust into a political weapon. This mix created a powerful formula: cultural loyalty, outsider energy, and a sense of fighting for ordinary Americans. Chapter 4. Historical comparisons. Is this a true revolution? To know if Trump's new right is a true revolution, we must compare it to past political upheavals in American history. Jackson democracy in 1820s. Andrew Jackson rallied common white men against elites, much like Trump rallied working-class Americans against the establishment. Progressive era 1900s. Theodore Roosevelt took on corporations and fought for nationalism. Again, echoes of Trump's populism. The Reagan Revolution 1980s. Reagan reshaped conservatism with optimism and free markets, while Trump reshaped it with nationalism and populism. Like these revolutions, Trump's new right broke the old mold. The Republican Party itself shifted dramatically. Once a party of free trade and business elites, it became a party of nationalism and working-class populism. Chapter 5. The Trump Era, Successes and Controversies. Every revolution comes with victories and controversies. For Trump, the new right achieved massive influence. tax reforms and deregulation policies, a reshaped Supreme Court with conservative justices, shifting America's trade policies towards protectionism. But the movement also came with deep controversies, divisions over immigration and race, polarization fueled by Trump's confrontational style, the storming of the Capitol on January 6, 2021, an event that still divides America today. Whether one sees Trump as a savior or a danger, his impact on American politics cannot be denied. Conclusion: Donald Trump's new right is more than a political movement. It is a cultural earthquake. For supporters, it represents freedom, patriotism, and putting America first. For critics, it's authoritarian populism that threatens democracy. But here's the key. History doesn't always judge movements by whether they succeed or fail in the short term. It judges them by how they reshape the political map for generations. Trump has already done that. He redefined conservatism, flipped blue states red, and proved that outsider politics can upend an entire system. So when future historians write about this era, they may well call it the Trump Revolution, a turning point in America's never-ending battle over identity, power, and democracy. What do you think? Is Trump's new right a true revolution in U.S. history, or just a momentary storm? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments.